Good morning or evening, everyone.
Evening.
Welcome to the formal James Bay Merrill debates. I am Shed Pood1, your speaker for today. Alongside me, we have our candidates for the James Bay Merrill elections. We have, to our very left, Nibs Niabi, or aka known as Why My Account Gone, who is running for the Niabi Independent campaign. Was it? Yeah, Independent Party. To the right of him, we have Bernardo. Bernardo 323, who's running for the Bernardo Alpha Party. To the further right of him, we have George Shane or Punch Made Shane, who's running for the Shane Bruv New Party. And unfortunately, we couldn't have the actual representative for the Jewish Alpha Party, but instead we replaced him, or not replaced him. We had his speaker come in today, which would be Papa Dday, who's also representing the Zwoosh Alpha Party. Papa Dday, you may have 2 minutes. What was it? 3 minutes to introduce yourself and what your party really stands for, and all the extra cool stuff.
All right. Hello, citizens of James Bay. All right. I'd like to begin with a short speech. Colonists, natives, men, women, squeakers, citizens of James Bay. For too long have y'all been mistreated, forgotten, underrepresented. Now, in our dark days, in a frontier where little roam, factions are few, and activity is small, do we have a light, a force, a man at the fucking helm to take charge and bring back order, fun, and direction back to the frontier? Citizens of James Bay, do not take this opportunity for granted. This is our chance to reclaim the frontier and bring back prosperity to all. All right, now let's run down the line. Bro, it makes zero fucking sense. He's a weirdo. He claims, and you know why he's a weirdo? Because he supports SLC militia and Raider factions. Listen, you need to support either one or the other. This makes absolutely no sense. All right, Zeus 2024, we support Raider factions. All right, we support the people, the bread and the fucking butter, the meat and potatoes that goddamn Northwind is based off of. This is what the community is built off of. All right, not only this, but he's a femboy cat girl. Who the fuck wants a femboy cat girl as mayor? This makes no sense. Okay, he's also a Confed follower. We don't need him. Nobody likes Confed. He's a weirdo. Second, Nibs Niabi. He's trying to replace the good Northwind community. All right, the people that built this game, the average Northwinder that the game is built off of, with a bunch of Niabis. We don't need them. And not only this, he's a fake and a fraud. He doesn't even have any. He literally has no plan. There's no plan. There's nothing to even attack. He's just a fake and a fraud. There's nothing. He has no substance. Okay, Bernardo. I'm not even going to spend much time on Bernardo because he's just an unknown coffee freak with an unknown face. We didn't grow up with him. We don't know him. He's an ultra new gen. He's irrelevant. He proposes goofy events. He's not important. He's just irrelevant. He literally has no business being up here. Zwoosh. Fun events. All right. We propose a James Bay militia. We're going to bring back, revitalize the Raider community. We're going to bring back a James Bay militia. And not only this, Zwoosh is not going to die. He's not going to get assassinated. You know why? Because he has a secret fucking service. All right. He can get the job done. They will not fucking replace us. Hashtag how's your day? Vote Zwoosh 2024. That's what's up.
Is that all?
That's all.
Thank you for today, Papa Dday. Now we'd like to move on to, let's say, Bernardo. Would you like to speak? You have 2 to 3 minutes to introduce yourself and anything else you'd like to speak.
Okay. Hello, people. I would like to start talking. There's a saying I always use when talking to many people. It begins as, if aliens came to Earth, they would find that all the people in the world are exactly the same. Even a person in Africa, a person in Norway, even everywhere. So in this context, if he did a DNA check on us, he would find everyone is equal. Everyone is the same. We might have different colors, different likings. We might even not disagree on others' opinions, but we are all important. Each one of you is an important person. Each vote matters. So if you really want to make it the best, I suppose you don't really want to vote for someone or the rest that focus on hostilities towards other people. So why not spend your time showing your programs, showing what you want to do instead of hostilities? There's no point in that. So here I am. Uh, the I am a really peaceful person. I do not look into hostility stuff, into bad stuff, into this kinds of just PvP fighting. I like to do sorts of events. I like to feed the people. I honestly find the game so cool because there's so much into it. You can't really be specific on one thing. So as a purpose I have as a mayor is to make people actually happy. As you know, let's be real. Mayors have barely any power to do anything so important, so anything like that. But when you are creative, that I am, you can make the best out of it. I hope you people actually value your vote and actually make it a good thing. I didn't. I have my program set on the mayor campaigns. I have Olympics planned. I have a betting plan. I have many things to plan. I also have a plan on taking polls, which in this game we don't have a lot of transparency. So I want to bring the people what the people desires to the higher ranks. I want to bring what people wish, what people want
1 minute.
to be noted. So I'm a really person. I'm a good person. I'm really cool guy to talk. I'm open for everyone. So basically, that's it. I have community programs that you guys can take a look at my campaigns. I have events, fair ones. Uh, that's it. I can make the most of it. I can make the most of the mayor powers if you guys uh, believe on me. Yeah, believing on a politic is not the best thing, but hey, let's give it a try. It's the first time. So that's it. That's what I wanted to say. Use your vote properly. I want to say that my
Okay.
programs are open.
Bernardo, thank you for your time.
Over. Okay.
We will take a brief pause as something has to be dealt with real quick. Ranger
Okay,
or Quirky, you may take
I
the.
got it. I got it. Real quick. Stop throwing snowballs. Don't shoot. You're gonna get kicked. Very simple. Gonna say it once. Do it. Do it. You're just gonna get kicked. That's all I'm saying. Okay, you're good, Shed. Don't shoot as well.
All right. Next speaker that we have shall be. Let me pick at random. Nibs Niabi. You have 3 minutes to speak. What your campaign is about, and anything
Hello,
else.
hello. Everyone turn my volume to max. I'm coming out shooting, bro. Alright? So, first of all, Bernardo and Dior Shane, these guys are irrelevant. No one cares about them, bro. Me and Zwoosh, this is like Trump versus Joe Biden or Kamala, bro. Like, that's like voting for RFK Jr. They're not gonna win. It's a waste of a vote. So either you vote for me or Zwoosh, okay? Zwoosh, online dater, leaked game-breaking exploits, and is planning on stealing everyone's money with the casino. You want a real person? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring back the Colonist Lives Matter movement back to revive the SLC, to make the game fun again, to make fights happen, to make raids happen. And I'm gonna host Olympics. I'm gonna add betting to those Olympics with a non-scammable casino. Also, Papa Dday brought up Secret Service for Zwoosh, Secret Police. They're gonna strip your rights away. I will take away Nordic Union's rights. I will make one big Call of faction, and I will make it the best Call of faction to ever exist. Okay? Alright? We will stop knife charge. The game is not fun anymore until there's more combat, there's more money, there's more trading, there's more ways to just do everything, bro. Everything is just so boring right now. This game has been here for like 5 years almost now. There's nothing left to do anymore. The game's not getting updates. We have to make our own updates. Okay, guys? That's really all I have to say. I mean, like, Bernardo's a new gen. Papa Dday is an old head. Dior Shane, I don't know what the fuck he is. He's a scammer. His name is Madoff Punch Made Dev. A scammer, dude. You know that? You want your shit to get stolen, bro? All these guys. Punch Made Shane on his alt got banned for exploiting. Whoosh leaked game breaking exploits. Bernardo, I don't know what the fuck he did. He probably did something worse. And you know Zwoosh taking Venox to the Iowa State Fair in real life? May I remind you, Venox is the one who got Nuke Lucido to leak his dick pictures. That's all I have to say. Have a wonderful night, everyone.
All right, thank you for your time, Nibs Niabi. Lastly, we have Shane Bruv. Shane Bruv, you have 3 minutes to speak.
Bro, hold on. That's absolutely insane what Nibs Niabi just said. Who just threw that? Okay. Like, what I'd like to say is, so you see how he's calling me irrelevant, Nibs Niabi, but if you look at the campaign, I have more votes than him. So let's be honest here. I
Those
don't think
aren't
he knows
votes.
what he's
Those are
talking
just
about.
reactions.
Yeah,
Nib,
okay, but
shut
they're
up.
going to be votes. And Papa Dday, that's some fiery language you were speaking of, bro. I'm telling you. But let me just bandage real quick. So I'd like to say I'm the candidate of the new party. I'm trying to make everyone at peace and at ease. We need that. We need that. There's been a lot of tension between colonist natives, SLC, and they're all been going after this one specific part. The new players, bro. We gotta help them out, bro. Come on. They're the ones making our game better. They're the ones coming into our game. You guys are treating them like trash, bro. Hey, that's messed up, not gonna lie. But I'm just gonna tell you now, yeah, I did treat them like trash at some point, but I've changed. I'm a changed human being. A lot of you need to be changed human beings. I see you in the crowd right now. I'd like to say, everyone, jump right now if you hate someone in this crowd. Yeah, okay. A lot of people hate. We gotta. Okay, if you're saying you hate me though, that doesn't count. But I just like to say, we gotta bring out that hate. We gotta throw it away. Peace. If we all work together, there's a so-called starving problem in James Bay, right? We all work together to get food, and I contribute in, and we're all gonna be happy. Bro. We're all gonna be happy. The new players are gonna be happy. The alpha players are gonna be happy. We're all gonna hold hands in harmony at last. So please vote Shane Brook. Thank you.
All right, thank you, candidates. Those are our candidates for this mayor's elections and their introductions. We'll now move on to our questions given by the community. You guys will have 3 minutes to answer each question. You all will be given time, one by one. All right, we'll start with our first question. What will you do about the inflation of pounds within Northwind? Who would like to speak up first, if you will?
I would like to speak.
Okay, you have the stage.
All right. So first of all, I'd just like to say, Lego inflation's an imaginary concept. Whoever proposed that question, you're delusional. Don't ask your question again. Thank you.
I would like to speak. So what I would do is I would really handle those watch supporters because actually Zwoosh is backed by a duper named Othbite. And I was just DM proof if everyone could hold on. I need to save this image. You guys just gotta give me 1 second here. Guys, if you could please direct shit, hold up. Yo, do I have perms to screen share? Can someone screen share for me? Why am I getting spammed?
Only one person can screen share in this.
It's a
First stage of the
debate,
same.
not like
Yeah.
an interrogation.
No.
2 minutes.
MLG, can you post something for me real quick? I have game breaking
No.
evidence against Whoosh. Could you post that for me? Just put it in pictures. I can't post it in pictures. It's not letting me. It keeps saying error. Yo, just post it in general MLG, bro. Don't be scared. Just talk, lol. I already said what I have to say.
We have 1
Zoosh
minute.
is back. Zoosh is backed by Offbite. He is a duper. If you need proof, DM me. I can send you the screenshots and you can post it in game pictures. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for your time. Bernardo, would you like to speak?
Yes, sure. So what's the question again?
Got you. The question is, let me pull it up again. What will you do about the inflation of pounds within Northwind?
Okay, so there's an issue. We have seen the message sent into semi-announcements that we cannot have developing powers or anything like that as a mayor. So what I propose is a trading hub, a huge one. This will fix many problems. One of them is the inflation of pounds. With a set price, a margin at least, you can base items prices. You can actually sell stuff for a fair price. Those will be decided by the community, of course. So let's say there's in an example, there's a wall with every price set in, and you can look for it. Oh, and I can sell my item for this price. I can buy an item from this price. This will prevent people from getting scammed. This will prevent people from overpaying. Yet, people still have freedom to sell their stuff for the price
2
they
minutes.
want. So, there's not much in the mayor power that you can do to fix the inflation of pounds, if you want to be realistic. So, that was what I propose, a trading hub. This will fix the problem of pounds, which people won't be paying like huge amounts for some random item. And this will fix the problem of Bioval, where people always go there for trading. Like, let's say you make a Discord server, and there's every price set in, and there's people selling their stuff. Yeah, you can say, oh, but pounds aren't only used for, let's say, buying items. Okay, but that is the main thing. We always focus on the main thing. Minorities come later, and there isn't really a pound inflation on food and stuff like that. There is no food in James Bay. That is correct, but there's no inflation on that side. So that's my answer.
Is that all?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you, Bernard. Shane, bruv, you have the stage. You have. Hold on, let me reset my timer. You have 3 minutes.
All right. So on what Niabi said, yeah. Before I start, he is true. Z-Wash is literally with a duper right now, bro. I'm telling you now. Ospite is a duper. I was the one who bring that screenshot, by the way. I made that screenshot. I took it. I'm gonna agree with him on that. I'm gonna agree with him on that one. But like, I believe with pounds and all that, bro. We've got white 3 times. How is there inflation? I don't really think there's inflation. I know who made that question though. Stone King. If you're in the crowd, Stone King, you're completely delusional because there's no problem with pounds right now. We've gotten white 3 times. Maybe he's just too rich and he's just like complaining about the problems. Like, we don't have a pound problem. What is this guy talking about? You guys are just like not able to afford some stuff. That's okay. I got you on that though. I'll be doing a scope giveaway for all of you after I become mayor. Thank you so much. I'm out of here though.
All right. Thank you for your times. Next answer we have, or question we will have answered, is how do you plan to reduce the crime rate on Rupert?
Oh, I like to speak.
Go ahead. You have the stage.
All right, so citizens of James Bay. All right, so first of all, Zwoosh, we want to propose a James Bay militia. Now, you might be asking yourself, how is this going to work? That's a good question. So basically, what's going to happen? It's going to be like a restructured Call of Faction. So the main idea is it's going to be like an official. It's like a non-official official faction. So we're probably going to use like a lot of the same stuff that HPC uses, same rank structure, shit like that. But we're basically going to be enemies of HBC, right? And it's basically like NFC, but more community based. So like whatever you guys want, we're gonna listen. Whatever, basically any idea that comes from the people like actually in the faction is going to be implemented. So this is basically like our plan to sort of like revitalize the community. Like as you guys know, the community is like basically fucking dead. The Raider scene is dead, other than NU. And I'll get to NU next. We're gonna deal with them. They're like a whole bunch of scumbags themselves, so we'll get to that later. But yeah, Swoosh, we proposed James Bay Militia. It's a good idea. We're gonna bring back the Frontier. We're gonna bring back the Raider scene. It's gonna be all right, boys. It's gonna be all right. Thank you.
Can
right.
I go next?
Niabi? Go
Yeah,
ahead.
so I'd like to say first of all, my solution would be ethnic cleansing. I would get rid of all the Nordic Union players.
Yeah, but you're cutting out. Issues with your microphone.
No, he got muted.
No,
Yeah,
he's
he
muted.
got
muted.
We can go to the next
Go
person.
on, go to the next person.
Go to the next
Yeah,
person.
we move on to the next.
All right.
I got it. I got it.
We got
Yes.
Bernard coming. Oh,
No, I got this
Yes.
one.
Oh,
sorry. Shane has the stage. Shane,
All
you
right.
can go.
So I think Dday is just gonna make another Kiowa like he did several times, and people are gonna join. It's gonna be the same thing all over again. So I don't think it's gonna be a safety related thing. It's just gonna be Kiowa. I mean, I'll join that if I lose, but I'm saying that yeah, it's just gonna be another Kiowa. You guys are just gonna join that shit. But what I'm gonna do, since some Nordic Union is on my side, I can give them room to change. They're gonna change. I know they are. They're really respectful human beings when you get to know them. So like, yeah, I know the allegations with the macro and stuff. That's not cool. And the exploiting, that's not cool at all. I don't really condone that. Who's this guy calling me a mumbler? All right, but yeah, peace is going to be the option. Just know that. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Shane. We have Bernardo. Lastly, you may speak. You have the stage.
can you repeat the question again?
I got
Just to
you.
make
The question.
clear.
The question is, how do you plan to reduce the crime rate on Rupert?
Okay, so we all know Rupert is mainly PvP. You either max your stats on Rupert or you do PvP. Let's say you attack SLC, you attack the forts, you do raids and stuff like that. So let's say, like the guy said, not giving a bad reputation to his idea, but another faction wouldn't really fix the problem. You just gotta fix the only faction that causes the issues. If you make, let's say, a diplomacy act of speaking to the St. Lawrence Company higher ups, we can have a channel of contact that people that do bad stuff actually get punished, and people that keep, let's say, causing the problems actually have an eye on them. So those people can actually be stopped before they can commit their problems. This fixes, let's say, a bunch of problems. The St. Lawrence Company problem, which let's make this clear. They have basically no rules. They They kill everyone on site. They just don't care. Oh, I didn't do anything. They will make an excuse to kill you. That is for sure. So unless we get heavier punishments for the St. Lawrence soldiers that do bad stuff, and we actually make the militia enforce the good being rules, which are you do not fucking leave the safe zone and shoot someone randomly. We can use their power as numbers to enforce peace in this area, thus making it more, let's say, beginner friendly, where people actually can come from Bilvo and enjoy the place instead of legit just leaving the safe zone and getting shot.
1 minute.
And that's it.
All right. Thank you.
Wait, can I request another 30 seconds?
No. All right. Next question we have is: will you do anything to bring more players to Rupert Isles or against the Beevil immigrations?
I think
Could
this
you?
one's for me.
Could
This
you
one.
repeat the question real quick though? Because it was.
I
Like,
got you. Will you do anything to bring more players to the Rupert Isles against the Beevil immigration?
Punch me. Do you want to go or?
Yeah, I got it. How much
Hold up.
time do I have?
Let me
Okay,
grab
yeah.
my timer and my phone turned off on me. All right, you may start now.
All right. So as I said, once Rupert is safe at last, safe for everyone, then it's gonna be so easy to get these people off Evil. I mean, I'm gonna admit to the crowd right now, yes, maybe in 2022, 2023, I was a huge Bugle dweller. I've come to realize that fact. But I'm now on Rupert, baby. I'm treasure chest grinding. Got Giselle actually. Pretty cool Giselle if you guys want to buy it. But yeah, once Rupert is safe, it's gonna be so easy to get these people off Bugle. Specifically the new generation. Thank you.
All right, thank you for your time. Dday, would you like to come up?
Not yet.
Okay. Nibs, you're able to come up.
I volunteer Bernardo to come first.
Okay, one of you guys have to come up. All right, thank
Yeah,
you.
I can. Okay,
Your
so
time starts now.
What's the question again?
Let me reset your timer real quick. All right. The question is, what will you do anything to bring more players to Rupert Isles against the Beevil immigration?
For sure. So
The time starts
this
now.
would begin as there's a basic stuff that you can say is normal that people when they join this game they don't have a clear guide on how to join other islands, and when they do join the other islands they actually don't like it because man, I legit had a simple code and this place is cold as fuck. So my plan is this, it's connected to the other answers where we can make Rupert a peaceful place. We can get the trading hub working so people don't have to sit on Belvo every time to trade because there's people that don't really play on other islands, just sit there to trade. These are trading addicts. So my plan is based on events which call the attention of people. I have a simple idea that might not work, but it's at least a try, where we would set trading posts on Belvo, actually teaching people what they must do, and actually having people on each server like doing set times of paid work, just teaching people how to change eyes and teaching people how to play the game actually. Y'all might call this idea stupid and stuff, but hey, if you have money, if you have the funds that I do have, people are gonna work for you. And even if it brings one person to Rupert, a new person to Rupert, it's worth it. In the end, you just give it a try. You miss every shot in your life you don't take. So this might not work out. This might work. So my plan is just actually teaching people how to play the game, uh, making the other
1
islands
minute.
peaceful, and actually making sure that their, let's say, their life in the other islands are as enjoyable as on the starter one, where you don't get shot, where it's warm and stuff like that. So it's like basically giving away equipment and clothing so people can get warm. It's just teaching people how to play. I love this game. So there's no reason for me to not help even a single person, if that's it, to actually to actually enjoy the game. You know, it's actually, it gives you a good feeling when someone actually says, "Oh, thank you for helping me." That's amazing to hear. So that's my plan, to bring new people to Rupert, basically helping them learn how the game works and making Rupert an enjoyable place. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Bernard. Oh,
I'll go
time just
next.
ran out.
If
Oh,
you,
can I speak?
Oh no, I already said it first.
Okay,
you guys,
okay.
so
Go
I
ahead,
guess
go ahead.
I gotta go first.
All right, your time starts now.
Guys, so I would like to let you guys know, like, we need to stop the illegal immigrants from taking our jobs. So really, I would just like get them with our.
Bro, what the
His mic's cutting up. I think he has some connection issues. Can we move on to the next candidate?
Oh, yeah, 100%. Dday, you may come up and speak.
All right,
Or
so
set the timer. You may speak now.
all right. First of all, I'd just like to say, Rupert. Okay, so if we want to prioritize bring people back to Rupert, we have to make it safe, right? So just as I proposed from the last question, a James Bay militia, that's going to bring safety back to Rupert. Like, first of all, the thing is with Nibs, especially Bernardo, like that guy it's just yapping bullshit. Especially Bernardo, and then also who's the other guy? What's his face? Punchmain Shane. Punchmain Shane. They don't have any actual plan for this. Like Rupert will never be safe under them. They don't have any plan to solve crime on Rupert. It's just yapping bullshit. Don't fucking buy it. I would not take that. Not only that, but they hate you. Nibs wants to get rid of you and replace you with Niabis. Like, guys, we're the fucking Northwind community. We're better than this. We have to see past the illusions and the delusions of Mr. Why did my account gone? What the fuck is that guy anyways? Why the fuck would you even listen to him? Okay, he wants to get rid of you. He wants to replace you with Niabis. And then Shane, motherfucking Shane, he wants to replace you with new gens. Like, are you kidding me? We're Rupert.
I
How are
crashed,
we?
by the
Hold
way.
on,
I
hold on.
crashed.
Shane. How are we
Shane, shut
supposed?
up.
How are we supposed to bring Rupert back? Put Rupert back at the top of the fucking food chain if we're replacing everybody with new gens. This makes no sense. That can't happen. All right? If Rupert is to fucking restore its place as the center of Northwind, we have to vote Zwoosh. We have to act now. We have to do what's fucking right. Vote Zwoosh. How's your fucking day? Hashtag how's your day? Vote Zwoosh 2024. Amen.
All right, thank you for your time. Next question we have is, what will the mayor do for mobilization due to the increasing tensions between the colonists and SLC?
I'd like to go first.
Gotcha. You have the stage.
All right, so dealing with increasing tensions, huh? Well, guess what's going to happen under Zwoosh? We're going to fucking increase the tensions, boys. All right? That's the only thing that keeps this game alive is fucking tension. Without see, like, my opponents across the aisle, Mr. fucking Why did my account gone? He wants ethnic cleansing, not just of Nordic Union. He wants ethnic cleansing of all of us. He's trying to replace us with fucking Niabis. That's why we need our James Bay militia to protect everybody, okay? Not only that, it's just the game is kept alive by Raider factions. If we don't have Raider factions, nothing's going to work. Okay, so James Bay militia, all right, that's what we need. SLC, nobody cares about SLC. I'm sorry, SLC, if you're here, but Zwoosh, he's for the people of James Bay, not SLC. Vote Zwoosh 2024. Papa Preach. Hashtag how's your day? Thank you, everybody.
All right, thank you. Next we have. Can we have? Oh, shit. We have Punchmade Shane who did incur a crash.
I crashed, bro. I crashed. Yeah, I kind of. Never been around that many people at the same time.
All right. Who would like to speak next? Okay, fine. Bernardo, you're speaking.
Oh, hey, what was the question again?
I got you. Let me pull it up. The question is, what will the mayor do for mobilization due to the increasing tensions between the colonists and SLC?
Okay, so since NFC died, there's basically no point on St. Lawrence of leaving. Therefore, people join smaller factions in like 6 to 10 people raids on SLC, but they just bring like 20, 25 people to fight like a small army. And there's no point on that. So if you look into the mayor powers, instead of bringing this whole hostility of, oh, let me increase the tensions, oh my god, I love blood, there's no point in that. You just want to win anything. So keeping people occupied is just better. If you host events, if you use your diplomacy to like talk to the higher ups on SLC to make them actually enforce stuff, this will stop quite a lot. Since New France died, there's basically nothing to SLC do. They basically kill everyone on first sight because they lost their fun. So unless we do events that actually bring the fun, such as duels, the Olympics, which they can actually, oh, hey, my company's better. Oh, that kind of stuff, like bragging about your company, duels and huge battles that actually have good prizes instead of looting. Oh, that poor guy Charleston. That doesn't make any sense. So, my opinion, to lower the hostilities is just make the people use their time on other things, such as events and giveaways and stuff, and like the Olympics, for example.
1 minute.
That's it.
All right. Thank you for your time. Let me reset my timer here. All right. Next, shall we have Nibs speak? Is he still muted? Yeah, he is. All right. Punchmade, Shane, would you like to come up?
Could you repeat the question?
Yeah, I got you. The question is,
you.
what? Sorry, wrong one. Yeah. What will you do? What will the mayor do for mobilization due to the increasing tensions between the colonists and SLC?
Just gonna throw this out. If you can't beat them, join them, because it seems as people are really complaining about that. How SLC are random killing them, etc. As you know, if you can't beat them, bro, just join them. Simple solution to anything. Thank you. That's all I'm gonna say. By the way, I crashed, so I won't be on stage.
All right. Thank you, candidates. Are we just gonna keep Nibs muted?
Yes.
All right. Next question. We have what type of events do you plan on hosting? Okay, I'm just gonna pick someone then. Dday, you may speak.
Yeah, sure. So, basically, what we plan to do, gladiator events. So, of course, your duels, full kit events, things like that, things of that sort. Of course, with prizes, of course. 1v1s, obviously. So, as a part of the gladiator events. Also, casino. We want to add a casino. It's not a scam, like Nib said. Do it at your own risk. It's gambling. You guys are all smart. The people of James Bay are smart. You guys are strong. You guys are smart. You guys know what to do. Gamble at your own risk. You guys can wager on duels. So our gladiator events, you guys can bet on that. Yeah, that's basically it. That's the events.
I'm unmuted.
All right, thank you, Dday. Nibs, you have the stage. If you'd like to
Oh,
speak,
could you repeat the question?
I got you. What type of events do you plan on hosting?
Oh, so as I said earlier, I would like to host Olympic Games, where every single faction sends a few representatives for different sports, like a bonk ball and spear throwing. That's just some examples, and you're actually able to bet on that. Yeah, I just thought it would be a cool idea. That's all I had to say.
All right, thank you. Who would have next? Shane, would you like to go up?
Yeah. I go.
Yeah. Timer starts.
So
when you speak.
I'll be hosting duelist events. If you're a duelist in the crowd, then events will be held for you because I love dueling myself. But please, if you are a dueler, DM me. There's going to be tons of duelist events. Prizes will be supplied by me. I don't think a lot of these people next to me really have the money like me. I'm just going to be honest, because I'm kind of rich. But yeah, duelist events. 1v1s, 2v2s, 3v3s, 5v5s. So yeah, thank you.
All right, thank you. Bernard, you may come up and you may have the stage.
Okay, so there's something in common with the last guy, that is the Olympic sports, and it's like the same thing. Honor duels, snow marathon, like you can run from James Bay to St. Paul in the fastest time. There will be two versions of the Olympics, one with buffs that the food gives and one with normal ones. There will also be way more sports than those that I'm gonna say, like dodge the ball, spear throwing, axe throwing, where you would throw an axe into the big window that has a lot of squares in it, and if you go in the middle, it will give you more points, and like that. Uh, of course, if I win this, I will develop more my sports. So basically, that's it. The Rupert Olympics, and where you have a betting system too, that is very detailed, where you have single bets. Those are simple bets on the outcome of individual events, the accumulator bets, prop bets, everything. It's very detailed, so people can actually have their profit in a good margin if they like bet a lot in a specific thing and they win. They will have more profit than normal. So that's basically it. There's the Olympics with those 5 specific starter sports, and there's the betting system that will work alongside the Olympics, where people can vote on the people that are inside, that are the participants of the Olympics. There will be the arena, which will make like double the size as the one I gave an example in mayoral campaigns. So there will be plenty of space to people do extra stuff. There will
1
be
minute.
dual stuff like that, and that's it.
All right, thank you. All right, next question that we have is: do you plan to make Rupert more accessible for the disabled?
Can I go?
Yep, you have the stage.
One of my cousins is actually in a wheelchair, and I introduced him to Northwind. So yeah, I will.
Can I go?
Yep, let me reset my timer here. All right, you can go ahead.
I would like to say a lot of things I cannot say. So I'll just simply say my good friend, Good Pete, who is a member of the greater Niabi party, he is paralyzed, and we actually helped him get around the SLC fort. It's very sad. He got hit in a wagon accident, and yeah. But if you want to donate to him, you can DM me after this, and yeah, that's all I had to say.
All right, thank you.
Yo, can I go?
Yep, let me reset my timer. All right, you have the stage.
Okay, so this is clearly a bullshit question. As you guys know, there is no such thing as disabled people in this game. So clearly, Nibs, Shane, any idiot that actually like replied to this question, they're fucking stupid. Don't buy it. They're idiots. Okay, it's not a real problem. It doesn't exist. Well, I mean, NU is that's a good point actually. Shit. So to answer, like, to actually use the time to something better, I just like to talk about Bernardo a little bit. So I just like to say that Bernardo's in bed with the Mexican mafia. Do not vote for him, because, like, just beware. He's a fake and a fraud, and that's also how he got all of his money, because he's in bed with the fucking Mexican mafia. Okay. Not only this, you can't even. Hey!
But why is everyone so
Whoa,
racist?
shut up. Well,
My time to
order.
speak, man.
I will take away time if we do that again. All right, Dday, you still have the stage.
All right, thank you. Plus, you can't even understand what Bernardo is saying. Like, it's just yapping bullshit like I've been saying this entire time. You don't even understand. Plus, he doesn't even remember the question half of the time. This guy's fucking slow, okay? Hashtag new Bernardo. Hashtag Bernardo's AI generated. Fuck Bernardo. Get him off the stage. He's irrelevant. Nobody even knows who he is. All right, thank you.
MLG, if I did that, I would be
Dday.
server muted.
All right. Bernardo, you may have the stage. Hold on, let me reset my time here. All right, you may speak.
Like I say, repeat the question again.
I got you. Let me reset it. Question is, hold on, let me remove it. Okay. Do you plan to make Rupert more accessible to the disabled?
What kind of question is that? But sure. So as we know, in the game you can actually break your leg. So we'll give people, let's say, free. Let me see the thing on the crafting. Free wooden splints. Let's go, boys. No one will have a broken leg anymore. Can we actually give people free healthcare, or is this not allowed? Because if you could give people free healthcare, sure. But let's take this serious now. As we know, there isn't a way to be disabled in this game, so this question really doesn't make any sense. So, anyways, that's it. That's my answer. Free. Let me see the thing again. Wooden splints.
All right. Thank you to your. Yep. Thank you for your time. All right. Next question that we have here. How will you solve the food shortage on Rupert and the lack of food being sold at James Bay?
Can I go first?
Okay. Yeah.
Yep, Dday, you have the stage.
All right, so, oh my god, dude, who? All right, so first of all, these questions fucking suck. By the way, I firmly believe that all of these questions are coming from the Northwind deep state, the fucking cabal running everything in Northwind that's been fucking it up recently. They want to destroy you. They want to destroy your fucking Lego family. They hate you. They want to replace you. Nibs works for them. Shane works for them. Bernardo doesn't work for anybody. He's just an idiot. He's just here. All right. Yes, thank you, Eddie. Thank you. All right. Don't fucking buy it. There is no food shortage. It's all bullshit. It's all some fucking narrative built by the fucking Lego Northwind Deep State. Don't buy it. Zeus 2024. Hashtag new Bernardo. Hashtag Bernardo's AI generated. Thank you.
Can I go next? Is Shed Food there?
All right, you may have the stage.
I would like to say I would like to lock up Yummy Cheese so he could stop eating all the food. That dude's like 500 pounds. That's all I have to say.
Okay, thank you.
I go, please.
Yep.
All right. First of all, I want to say I don't condone Dday bullying Bernardo for being ESL, English Second Language. But what I'm gonna do to change the food shortage, I'm gonna bring back meat stew to the tavern, bro. I know people are talking about, hey, there's venison in the hunter shop, you can cook that, but like meat stew, that's the common necessity of life. So I'm gonna bring that back. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Who do we now go to? Nibs? Was it Nibs that we did not get on?
I already spoke.
All right. Guess. Oh yeah, Bernardo. My bad.
It's me now?
Yeah. Have you not spoken yet?
Oh, yeah, I don't. Can
Alright.
you repeat the question?
I got you. How will you solve the food shortage on Rupert and the lack of food being sold at James Bay?
Okay, so I have a thing to say. Like people are saying in the chat, if you guys can please give us some real making sense questions, not those annoying ones that we must make a lore behind it to answer, I would really appreciate, and the others, I hope so, would too. So, if we take this as in-game lore, the food where it was removed from James Bay. On the tavern there's no more food. So basically, my first plan is a community restaurant. I own a restaurant, so I could give people free food for like different servers. I would send like teams of people with chests full of food to James Bay while we wait for the devs to add the food back. But realistically, there's no food shortage. You guys got me on this. Because, like the person said, you either can buy from the hunting store the meat and cook it, or you either kill the rabbit inside the James Bay, like near the wood cutting guy. So, if we speak inside the lore of the game, I would make a community restaurant and give people free food. If you speak it like a realistic way, there's no food shortage, and it's just stupid the idea of removing the food from the tavern. Because why the fuck people would want to walk like to St. Paul to buy food? That doesn't make any sense. So that's basically it. Either make a community restaurant or ask the devs to in a community poll to bring back the food to the tavern.
All right. Thank you, Bernard. All right. Next question that we have, since you guys keep complaining about every question given by the community, what do you think is the main problem with Northwind?
Oh, I like to go first.
And how is being mayor going to fix it?
Let me go first.
I like to go first.
Dday asked first. Dday, you have the stage.
All right, so all jokes aside, like seriously, as many of you guys know, like the main problem, as a person that's been in the community for like basically like since the inception of the game, so basically since it came out, I've seen like the game like over the years, and so has Zwoosh. Zwoosh is also, you know, because I represent Zwoosh. Zwoosh has been here for like fucking forever. He's been here since the beginning of the game. We've seen the issues. We've seen Northwind progress over time. We've seen every faction. We've seen fucking ownership changes, moderation changes, the biggest updates, all that shit. We know exactly what the game needs, and we know exactly what we need to do to fix it. And it's fairly simple. It's all in our campaign, right? So, like I've been saying this entire time, James Bay Militia, I think that's going to be very popular among the community. Because as many of you guys know, what keeps Rupert alive, what Rupert is known for, like the life of Rupert is raiding, right? SLC, they don't have raids. They don't have people to fight anymore. Kalos don't fight. That's why SLC has nobody to fight, because there's like no one left. There's no raid. Like Colt is gone. I'm basically gone, but I'm still like kind of on the edge. Nordic Union's still up. There's literally nobody's left. All right, everybody's gone. And that's the main issue we see. I think like basically everybody's recognized this, and we want to try to fix this. We want to try to bring back a faction, something that's stable, something that can be around for a long time, that can hold especially the colonist community, the raider community together, right? Something that's going to be timeless, something that can also survive. Okay, the faction changes, the changes in ownership, major updates, things of that sort, right? If we can survive that, the raider community is not going anywhere. The game's going to stay up. We can do fun events. We can actually keep the community alive and bring back what the community always had that made it so vibrant and rich, and something that we just loved, and something that we want to be a part of. And I think that's what we bring. That's what Zwoosh brings. We want to see the community flourish again. We want to see everybody have fun. And at the end of the day, it's not even about hate. We love everybody here. We just want to have fun. That's why we all play the game. After all the jokes, so whatever we need to do, and I believe that's just bring back a good faction, one that's gonna fucking stay around, right, and survive all the tests and tribulations that might be thrown at it. That's really like the end goal. That's what the Zwoosh campaign is all about, and we just want to see the community do well again. Thanks.
All right, thank you for your time. What was it, Shane, bro? You may come up. Yeah.
Okay,
Time
listen.
starts.
The main problem, everyone knows this, is toxicity. Reyes has said it himself. It's toxicity. Everyone is a lot. 90% of the Northwind community, at least, has a toxic past. They had a toxic. I had a toxic past myself, actually. Ed Pood had a toxic past himself. MLG had a toxic past himself, and the other people in this stage with me, in and around, has a toxic past. Like Niabi, Dday with his Kiowa faction, they're pretty toxic. So once we solve that problem, once everyone is at ease and nice to each other, all the really hard solving problems are gonna be solved. Thank you.
Can I go next,
Thank you.
please, sir?
Yep. You have the stage.
I would like to say, wait, what was the question again?
I got you. Let me reset this real quick. All right. What do you think is the main problem with Northwind, and how is being a mayor going to fix it?
So basically the game barely gets any updates, and the community is like super toxic. So basically, what we have to do is we have to make our own ways to make the game fun. Because the game, I don't know, I haven't been playing lately, but I'm pretty sure it hasn't been updated in like a while, or at least the actual like big update. Like we haven't gotten one for like a while. So I think we just need to make our own like, yo, I'm stuttering right now. We have to make our own events to make the game fun, like my Olympics, in my betting, in my sports betting operations, in my Raider faction. I would really like to do that. I would also like to suppress the Nordic Union. Like, you guys really shouldn't just listen. You shouldn't listen to Dday because he's just Colt's son. He lost every raid to Colt in NFC, and he's just not a trustworthy candidate, bro. All right, that's all I have to say.
All right. Thank you. Lastly, we have Bernard. You may come up.
Okay, what was the question again? As
Very
always.
good. Yep. What do you think is the main problem with Northwind, and how is being a mayor going to fix it?
Okay, like the other guys said, it's legit. There's no updates. People don't really stick to the game anymore because there's no point on fighting since servers are kind of dead. There's like 20 people max on each server on Rupert and stuff like that. So, in a mayor view of the situation, all I can do is host events and pray that toxicity actually gets erased. Because honestly, being a part of this community for the past 7 years since TNF launched in 2017, the main problem is always toxic people. They always like mow on their problems at the others, and they don't really get punished. So there's three main problems. The updates, there are no updates. Toxicity, because people are just fucking dropping nukes on each other and nothing happens. And events. There isn't much happening that the community can get together and work something cool. So that's it. The lack of updates. The what was it again? I forgot. The toxicity and the lack of events. And I can only really fix one of those problems that are the events, such as my Olympics ports and the betting system, which if you can say I'm copying, but that's not true. That's it. I can only fix the events problem, but I have a
1 minute.
purpose that is getting people and their desires to the actually higher up ranks, which we can actually make a program for public polls so people can actually say what they want, and the developers and stuff will have someone in close contact with the community, and that's it.
All right. Thank you for your time, Bernardo. All right. Next question, second to last question that we have is how do we make Rupert the premier trading island? And how will you move Beevil population to Rupert?
Can I go?
Yep, you got the stage.
I would like to say, so in like back in old Northwind, there always used to be like a million market stands inside of James Bay, and now there's like none. So I would have a lot of traders. I would have them put their market lands there, and just start like the overall economy in Rupert again. Also, I'd probably encourage hunting more. So yeah, that's it.
All right, thank you.
May I go, please?
Yep, you have the stage.
So I know a lot of traders actually. Like Opitech, whatever his name is, he's a good trader. And I think I would let him be in control of that for me. Because I know he can do something about that because he is one of the best traders in Northwind. He might get people from Buvel to come to Rupert. Thank you. That's all I'm going to say.
All right, thank you. Dday, would you like to come up and speak?
Sure. All right,
Gotcha.
so the trading issue. This is a bit of an interesting one. So like I said earlier, we propose a casino, right? So that should definitely bring in people that want to trade shit. Right? If you want to trade your stuff, you have a casino right there. All right. So people that win money, they're already there. They can trade their stuff. If they win pounds, they can trade their pounds for whatever item you want. It's a bit of a pretty shit question because honestly, trading is not. That's not even like really even a relevant question because trading is not even like the lifeblood of Rupert anymore. The lifeblood is like I've been saying this entire time. It's just fun. Rupert is the fun island. That's where you have all your events. That's where you have all your combat. All right. That's where all the dripped out people are. All right. That's just where everything goes down. Trading, save that for Buvel. All right. So I'd just like to wrap it up. It's amazing. Zwoosh dominated debate. I'm very proud to say that. Down with the SLC. Down with Niabi. Down with Shane. Hashtag mute Bernardo. Hashtag how's your day. Hashtag Bernardo is AI generated. Hashtag Zwoosh 2024. Amen, brothers. God bless.
Thank you for your time. Bernardo, you can come up now.
Okay, what was the question again?
Got you. The question is, how do we make Rupert the premier trading island? And how will you move Bevo population to Rupert?
That's quite hard because mainly there's newbies on Beovo and people that want to trade with their alts stuffed with loot. But I hope that with a decent trading hub, with those set prices I said earlier, and actually rules to make the stuff work out like I propose, we can surely bring more people to Rupert. But saying that making Rupert a trading place is not gonna happen. Sadly, it's not. Rupert is mainly player versus player and maxing stuff out. Keep trading to Beovo, like that guy just said. Because people are not gonna risk leaving out the safe zone, somehow getting kicked and like losing all their stuff on their outs. So unless Rupert becomes a full safe zone island, trading isn't gonna happen on Rupert unless we make a trading hub or something like that, which is quite hard because people are too scared to lose their loot. And that's it. Either a trading hub or actually just don't really care about the trading on Rupert because it's not gonna happen.
All right, thank you. All right, last question that we have before we move on to other stuff. We have, how will you try to revive the unofficial faction community?
Here, I'll go up.
All right, thank you, Dday.
All right, so this is probably like the fifth time saying it, so I'm going to be very concise and short about this. For last time, we want James Bay Militia, James Bay Militia, James Bay Militia. We want to get this shit done. We want to get past it just being a plan. We want to put this into action. All right, thanks, Reset. we want to put this into action. We want to make sure this gets done. All right. So like I said earlier, an unofficial official faction. It's gonna last longer than a month. Okay, that's the whole idea. It's supposed to last fucking forever till the end of the game, just like SLC. It's gonna outlast NFC. It's gonna outlast everything. All right. It just depends on you guys voting for Zwoosh. It just depends on you guys putting your faith in a good fucking cause. All right. You guys know the deal. Basically, an unofficial official faction that half of them know I won't. Okay. All right. But yeah, that's basically it. Thanks, guys.
Can I go now?
Thank you. Let me reset this timer here. All right, you have the stage, Niabi.
Also, is this so? Like after questions, is this over or is this like what? Hello.
Yeah.
The staff team has a quick announcement to make after this is over, but yeah.
Okay, so this is like the last thing we're like talking about, right?
Yes.
Yeah. After the
Yes.
before the
Okay, so I would like to start with I would make a Colonist Lives Matter. I've said this already. I'll make Colonist Lives Matter a movement. I would raid the SLC every day. It's happened before. It will happen again. It will be very successful. We'll rally 50. We'll dominate. Another thing I would like to say is Dday, you're an unk now, bro. Like you can't lead anymore. You're Colt's son, bro. Like I think you just need to be quiet at this point because like you need to go pay your child support. Like your days in Northwind are over. Okay.
Hey, can I reply, please? Can I reply, please?
No.
No, you can't. You actually can't. Punch made Shane. That dude that dude does not know anything about combat, bro. All that dude does is sit on Buvel and trade all day, okay? And Bernardo, he's in his own world, bro. Like I don't know what he's talking about, but he says he wants to open a restaurant and make money off of it, bro. He's not gonna make the game funner, okay? That's all I have to say.
All right, thank you. We have not gotten it yet. All right. Shane, you have the stage. I guess he's dead. All right, Bernardo, you may speak.
Okay, so I just got disconnected because I was idle for 20 minutes. What was the question again?
Got you. The question was, how will you try? How will you try to revive the unofficial faction community?
Okay, 1 second. Okay, what again?
Okay.
I just had a problem.
How will you try to revive the unofficial faction community?
Oh, we either focus on events and stuff, or we can't get really anywhere. Because there isn't much PvP in Rupert, so they don't really got a point on staying on Rupert. Instead, they just farm forts and stuff. So either we bring the Olympics to make people actually brag about their factions being better. Oh, hey, I have a participant that won the golden medal and stuff like that. Or else there's not much I can do because since France left, there wasn't much PvP and people just left Rupert and the game just dropped it. So either we make events and stuff like that, or we can't really revive the unofficial faction community.
All right, thank you, Bernardo. Shane, you may come up and speak your minds. All right. You
Okay.
have the stage.
So the question was, how would I revive unofficial faction?
Yes.
I would first free Deanity, and then I would also free. Who's that one guy? I don't even know, but I'll free him too. But those two people are really great official faction leaders, and I would also endorse I support the SLC militia, but I would also want people to join, smaller factions. So yeah, that's really what I would do. Support smaller factions.
All right, is that all?
Yeah.
All right, thank you for your time.
Also, free Joey Solo.
All right, those were the last community questions that I have on this document or list right here. Corgi or any of the admins can take their announcements.
All right. So when this actually started, like this little debate, Hybrid did come forward and say that he will be asking the winner of the debate and or the vote to help design the new mansion for James Bay. So the winner will be designing that with him and be working with us to help put them in the game. So yeah.
All right. Lastly, do we want to bring in like any more questions that are brought up or no?
I think that's everything, unless. Do any of the candidates want to say any closing statement?
Oh,
Yes, I actually do.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry about that. Each candidate will get like what 5 minutes for their closing statements.
Let's say 2. Don't
Alright.
give them too much time.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
I don't trust this Niabi guy.
Gotcha. 2 minutes are for 2 minutes closing statement each candidate has. We'll be going in order I'll be calling out people who can go in order. All right. Dday, you can make your closing statements.
All right. Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, citizens of James Bay. All right, so this has been quite the debate, but I think it's evident to everybody here just how fucking shit all of these other candidates are. Like, just literally going down the list. Shane Bruv, fucking femboy catgirl, Nibs. Brody can't last 2 seconds without getting server muted. Don't even bother with him, dude. Faking a fucking fraud. No plans. Bernardo. I'm not even gonna waste time on Bernardo. I hope you guys kept him muted that entire debate. Just yapping bullshit. Shane. Like I said, new gen supporter, new gen minority guy. We don't need him. Nobody needs him. Nobody even cares. All right. This is a plea to everybody here. Do what's right. Do what you know is good. All right. Make your day better. All right. Let's do what we know is right. Vote Zoosh 2024. Okay. Let's fix Rupert. Let's make Rupert great again. We know the problems. We know the issues. We know what to do. We're going to fix it. Let's go Zwoosh. I'm going to say it for the last time, the final fucking time. Down with the SLC. Down with Niabi. Down with Shane. Hashtag new Bernardo. Hashtag Bernardo's AI generated. Hashtag how's your day? Hashtag Zwoosh 2024. Let's fucking go, boys. Vote Zwoosh. Yeehaw.
All right. Thank you, Dday. Then we have Nibs doing his closing statement. Nibs, you have the stage.
I have one thing to say to you, D-Day. Or Zwoosh. I don't know who I'm talking to. D-Day, you're fired. Swoosh the Zwoosh 2024, that's all I have to say. D-Day's irrelevant now. He's an unk. He needs to pay his child support. Goodbye.
All right. Thank you, Nibs. All right. Can we have Bernard come up and do your closing statement?
Yeah, sure. So, as a person who values democracy, actually value your vote. So, vote and make it worth it. So, don't really waste it on trolls and stuff. Even if you don't vote for me, vote for a person that has good programs, has a purpose on his campaign. I might have complicated what I said earlier in my answers, but I always try to give you a transparent thinking of what I thought about the questions. Just vote, and that's it. Just make James Bay a great place to live again. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Bernard. Shane, you may have the stage and do your closing statement.
Okay, before I start, I'd just like to say The James Bay Militia D-Day is gonna start. Is gonna be a Kiowa dupe, be an Acadian Rangers dupe or whatever. And secondly, the casino they're gonna make is gonna be a Zuoa casino, the one he ran. It was a complete scam. And lastly, in order to save Rupert, we need to change the people coming into Rupert, not Rupert itself. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Now for my own closing statement. All right. Thank you for coming to the, what was it, 74 mayoral elections for James Bay. I am Shedpud1, your speaker for today. The voting will begin and open on, let me ring the timer, my bad. Will open in about 24 minutes. Remember, you're voting for yourselves, or not really yourselves, you're voting for who best suits you. Not
34
for,
minutes.
who just feel.
34
bad.
minutes, not 24, 34.
34 minutes. I have bad eyesight. I gotta put my glasses back on. Anyways, 34 minutes. Thank you all for coming in to hear these debates and what each candidate has to say for each questions and for themselves.
I think that's the end of the
That's
debate.
it. Yep.
Thank you everyone for attending. Yeah.
Please leave the game, by the way. We don't
Please
want to
leave the
kick
game,
everyone.
because we're gonna be clearing out
Yeah,
the server.
if you don't leave, we're just gonna kick you anyway. No combat's not on, so you can't do anything. So just leave. It's easier for everyone.